Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to JasonChats and JasonNewland.com. This is... Where's Andre? No, I might get Andre out in a minute. So, I hope it's bright enough in here, but I lent my friend my lamp that I normally have in front of the camera, so it makes it bright. So I hope it's bright enough. I've got my little light up there. But you know, let's just make do with that. It's I don't know what time it is, but it's getting a little bit dull outside now. So I've just got a cup of coffee. Splendid. So I've got a couple of things to talk about during this thingy. The couple of things actually. It ranges from trans rapists to eating biscuits. So I'll start off with the horrible story first and get that over and done with. I was just watching a news programme. There's a debate going on, and apparently there's this big argument now about whether somebody that declares himself as female, a man who declares himself as female, either going through the process or even gone through the process of sex change and everything. I'm not quite sure the correct term is it, body modification, whatever. And some people are worried that if someone commits a crime, that person might be... there's a couple of examples. There was a man that raped 2 women, then had a sex change operation, broke the law again and went into prison, a female prison, and then attacked a woman in the female prison. It's a strange... I just been quickly thinking about it. I just thought maybe, surely, any man that rapes a woman, the best place for them to go is a female prison, surely. Of course, tell all the other prisoners why he's there. I feel all rapists should be put into female prisons. Let's see how many actually leave the prison. Let's see how many actually get to see out their entire sentence. That's what I think. Put male rapists into female prisons and let the women deal with them. That's what I think. Anyway, what a happy way to start. I got that out of my system now. I just wanted to just Something strange happened yesterday. I accidentally clicked on my old YouTube channel because I have a link at the top of the page, and I clicked on it. And my page opened up. For the last 2 months or whatever, or month, it's been blocked, completely blocked, and it opened up. There's no videos, there's no YouTube channel, but the actual YouTube availability is there for me. And it says, do you want to open a channel? I was like, what? So I opened because I was blocked before, and so I opened a channel, and I've uploaded all of my long insomnia hypnosis sessions. So that's about 30, no, won't be 30, there's 20 whatever 25 or whatever, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Most of the insomnia sessions are long. By long I mean over 20 minutes. Some of them are over an hour. So I've uploaded them, and already the people are visiting and watching them. So that was last night. So I was a bit surprised. So I thought, well, I'm not going to upload all my stuff like I did in the past. Just upload a few videos, just see what happens. You know, just see if everything's alright, and because I'm not putting all that energy and time to upload everything that I have just to go through the same crap that I've been through of having it deleted. And so I thought, well, it still took hours to get it all uploaded. I spent quite a few hours doing it, but they're there now. I need a cigarette, that's why I'm coughing. Tobacco. Oh, I've got a horrible pic. There's a picture here. Open wound after lung surgery. I'm not going to show you because it's a horrible picture. It's really gross, like. What I try and do is I'll even show you. Where is it? Oh no. Oh no, that's not the one. Oh, it's gone. Alright, well, sometimes I actually, when I buy tobacco, I ask for the impotence one. The, rather than all the like, horrible diseases, you can get a picture of someone that it says, smoking may cause impotence. And it's just a man looking down. I can deal with looking at that picture, a man just looking down. I don't want to see pictures of dead people and stuff. Bit, you know what I mean? They don't put that on warnings on wedding brochures and stuff, do they? It could cause a lifetime of unhappiness. Oh. So I'm still smoking. I tried to stop. I've only been smoking for a couple of months. And yesterday I woke up and I thought, because I didn't have any, I'd run out. And I thought, no, that's it, no more for me, no. But I ended up going back to bed. And I thought, no, I don't want to just be laying in bed, miserable. So I went and bought some tobacco. That way I can stay awake and be miserable instead. Oh! I do intend to stop. I'm going to stop in my own time. And the best time to stop smoking, in my opinion, in my experience, is when you can afford to smoke. So there's no point me stopping when I got no money, because that'll, you know, or when I can't get any cigarettes. There's no point stopping when I can't get to the shop, or maybe the shops are closed or whatever. That isn't a good time. The time is to do it when I want to do it. And also, this isn't expensive. It costs me about £12 a week, if you know, for a tobacco. So I'm not spending £10 a day or £20. You know, it's like for cigarettes. Cigarettes are too expensive. I can't smoke cigarettes anymore. That costs me about £70 a week, just for 20 a day, which I do not have. But also I do share this with my friends, so I don't smoke it all myself either. So that's a good thing. So, what have I covered now? Trans, rapists, smoking. Andre's been quite good. He's sleeping a lot. Andre is. I guess he's kind of in hibernation kind of mode at the moment. He's just, I hardly see him at the moment. He comes in, he harasses me when I'm eating my breakfast because he likes to share my breakfast with me. And then he goes to sleep. Then he gets up occasionally. He gets up when he needs to go to the toilet. He might come and bite me and run off because he wants to play, or you know, he might have a little run around a couple of times a day. Yesterday I took him out for a walk, which he loved, although he was shivering a bit. But he's just very inactive at the moment, which is, I think I'm harassing him a little bit myself, because I go into the bedroom because he's asleep on my bed or he's sleeping inside. He just hides in different places. So I kind of I couldn't find him earlier. So he's got about 7 different places he sleeps. So sometimes I find him and he looks at me like, you know, like, just, will you fuck off? Leave me alone. You're so needy. And yeah, he goes like that to push me away. But I just want him, you know, I just want his company. That's why I got him. I didn't get him to, he's not an ornament. He's a toy. He's my toy. Toy boy. So I've been thinking, so I've uploaded the YouTube things, and just to say thank you to those of you that have uploaded some of my videos to YouTube. There's a few people who've done it. There's a few channels that have uploaded my stuff. And if you're willing to upload some of my videos, just go to my Vimeo account, and every single video on there is available to download, and you can just upload it to your YouTube account if you want to, and that will help other people find my stuff. That's, you know. Also, everything's available on my website as well. Every video, every MP3 is available to watch. Every MP3 is available to download, and you can also stream the audios as well. I'm still in the process of putting the stream player into each page, but it's a long process, you know. It's a very boring process. I can only spend so much time doing it before I have to just do something else. It's just got like cut and paste, really. It just takes forever. And the internet's quite slow when I'm building a website as well. There's a lot of energy goes into it. It might be more to do with the Chromebook I'm using. Maybe it'd be a bit quicker if I had a decent laptop. But so that's the next thing I need, is a decent laptop. I've been looking at laptops, and there's no point buying a cheap laptop. If it was just to go onto the internet, yeah, but I've got a Chromebook for that. I don't need a laptop to just go on. I don't need to buy another laptop just to go onto the internet. I can stream anything from here onto my TV. I've got an iPad that I can watch television on. That I'll, you know, use the internet on. I've got an iPhone that I can use the internet on. So I don't need that for that. What I need it for is editing videos, editing audio, recording audio, all that stuff. So it takes up quite a lot of energy, a lot of power to do that. So that's what I need it for. So I'm going to get a laptop, but I won't be using it for the internet, really. Maybe for uploading stuff to videos and whatever, but for the internet itself, I'll just continue using the Chromebook. So what I need to spend pretty much about £400 to £500 on a decent laptop. Not even necessarily a laptop. I could get just a normal PC. The only problem with a PC is, compared to a laptop, it takes up much less room. And with Andre, he's liable to knock stuff off. If he can get to it, a flat surface with things on it, he will knock it off. He can't do that with laptops because they kind of stick to the thing, and he can't seem to knock them off. But with something that's tall, he will jump up and push it off. So I'll look at that. I want to try and get something in January, in the January sales, something with some money off. So I'm trying to figure a way of asking if anybody wants to help me to get that the same way as I did with my camera, because again, I've got a camera that I can't use because I don't have any way of connecting it and doing editing and stuff like that. I've got microphones and all that stuff that I can't use. It's quite annoying because I've got some quite good equipment. And I'm pleased. I did end up investing in the iPhone, which is a contract, so I didn't buy it outright. So it's still costing me like £40–50 a week, a month or whatever for this. But it's, I'm pleased with the quality and everything of the video. But again, I can't edit this. If I made a video, it's like from beginning to end, can't edit it. But I can, there are ways of editing it, but I can't do things like that on like a tiny little screen. I need just my eyesight. I just need a big screen to like be able to do stuff with. So I will look to get that. So I don't know if there's anyone out there that would like to help me to get the laptop. I'm not looking for all the money. I'm gonna put in as much as I can to get it. But if anyone would want to help me to get a decent laptop, so that I can use it for, editing really, for making the videos. Because the thing is with the camera, when I make a video, I had one video, it was nearly an hour long, it was 7 gigabytes worth of video. To edit 7 gigabytes, if you do it on just a normal kind of 4 gigabyte laptop, with quite a slow processor, it can take forever. Do it on a really good laptop, it's still going to take a while, but you can get it done probably within an hour, maybe less, maybe a bit more, but it's still more doable. And then, so that's kind of what I'm looking at. Even when I do an iPhone, when I make a video on iPhone, it takes up, there's quite a lot of space. It takes up quite a lot of gigabytes sometimes. So it's just better quality picture. It takes up more room, more, it's obvious, I suppose. I don't know, 4K video, whatever it is. So that in mind, I'm gonna have another cigarette. What's annoyed me lately, what's been bugging me is basically I've just been moaning about the situation. Since I lost my laptop, I've been moaning about not having a laptop. It even bores me. I even get on my own nerves. I get on my own nerves more than I imagine I get on anyone else's. If you think about it, you might hear it like for a few minutes a month, 24 hours a day. So I do annoy myself. So I'm trying not to play the victim. Oh, poor me, I have no laptop. So I've tried to be productive and tried to be, to overcome the hurdle by getting the iPhone so I can continue to make videos before the YouTube fiasco. So then I tried to be positive with that. I got myself a Vimeo account, paid quite a bit of money to get that so I can eventually get all my videos on there. They're still not all on there. It's going to take 2 or 3 more weeks before I get everything on there. So I've got about 200 gigabytes worth of video to put on there. admittedly, I could probably reduce those files if I had a decent laptop. I can't do it with a Chromebook because there's no, you know, so it's just one of those things. I'm moaning again, and but anyway, I'm back from moaning. So what I thought, I look back into the past, and years and years and years ago, long before I did, it's not long before I did hypnosis, but long before I did, I started making hypnosis sessions online. That was 2006. Back in 1996, I got myself a 4-track Tascam, is it Tasco or Tascam 4-track recorder, and that was like tapes. You put them in, and it's like a professional recorder, but for the home. You know, so it's not worth 100 grand like you do, you know, in a recording studio or whatever. But it's a really good. It was very good quality, and I don't know if you ever heard any of my songs, but I wrote a few songs, and my uncle and cousin that did the music, and that was done on a 4-track as well. I think it was done on my 4-track or maybe his 4-track, but I had, or it might be an 8-track, I don't know. But anyway, I had that. I didn't really know how to use it very well, but I played around with it by singing and then adding another voice and, you know, doing that kind of stuff. And on Friday or Thursday, Friday morning, late night of Thursday, I was online, and I'm continuously looking for a way to do audio where the audio is really good quality. My ideal situation, if I can get it together, is once I've got, talking about laptop again, quick alert, warning, laptop. Once I get the laptop sorted, I'd like to have it so I use the laptop solely for the editing, more so than relying on it to record, because I've done audio on a laptop in the past where the software broke down when I was using it. You know, so I'll be talking for 50 minutes and then suddenly it just stops recording and I've lost the whole thing. Again, that could be part of having a low spec laptop. So, but I have had decent laptops in the past where that's happened as well. I've spent £500, £600, £700 on laptops, you know, sort of 10 years ago. So I did have decent laptops. It's only recently that I've had, they weren't not decent, but they were like a little bit cheaper because I didn't have the money. Plus they were a gift. My last laptop was a gift, and it definitely did its job for 2 or 3 years. So I'm really grateful for it. It's just, I think I wear them out because I use them so much. It's a bit like a pair of underpants, you know. If you just wear the same underpants every single day, eventually they have to be incinerated. That's probably not a good analogy, but you know, generally. So I was looking, my ideal situation is this. I will get the camera or the iPhone or whatever, some kind of system where I've got really good camera, which I've already got a good camera, filming me. Oh, sounded like, Andre, stop farting. And a recording thing, so I can record it at the same time with the professional microphones I've got, or the really good mic. You know, professional would be thousands of pounds, but they're really good microphones. All set up, not dependent upon the internet, not dependent upon a computer, without that like the laptop, like, you know, working overtime. None of that stuff. Completely separate. And then mix them together, edit it, and put the audio together with and sync it up with the video, and then turn it into a really, really professional looking video. That's my aim. And at the same, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So, with that in mind, what I've done is I made a purchase online on Thursday night, and it's just been delivered. and I'm not sure if it was discounted, part of the Black Friday thing. I thought it was, but I think it was. I'm not sure if it was or not. But this thing sprung out at me, and I thought, okay, I looked at all the reviews and thought, okay, this may be what I need. And at the moment, yeah, okay, I can't do any editing, but it won't stop me from making some audios. I thought I'll make some really good quality hypnosis audios. So I ordered something, and here it is. Oh, it's quite heavy. So it's from Amazon, and I joined Amazon Prime because it gave me something like £4 discount on the delivery cost, because it's free delivery, which meant that I got Amazon Prime for a month for like £3. So I thought, wow, I might as well, you know, it makes sense really, so I get something a little bit extra. So this is what I've got. This is something that I used to use years ago. I had a couple of versions of this going back quite, 20 odd years. I'll open it so you can see me open it. Oh. In fact, what I'll do, if I do this, oh, look at the mess. Look at the mess behind me. Biscuits. Oh. Right, first of all, I've got a SanDisk, dedicated to flash memory, trusted by professionals worldwide. And it should be absolutely perfect because it is Amazon.com. They actually, they sell it themselves, so it's got to be legit. This is what I've got. So it's a Tascam DP008EX Pocket Studio digital multi-track recorder, 8-track. So it says it records up to 8 tracks, 8 mono tracks. Oh, I need stereo, don't I? But anyway. It's saying that built-in stereo condenser microphones. I'm going to test the microphones, see if the microphones are okay as they are, but I do also have microphones. I've got like, I forget what they're called, but they're pretty, I've got three different microphones that are quite good, very good I think. Onboard master and effects, de-esser. I think that just means it's better quality sound. Simple mastering wizard for easy mastering. Onboard input effects. Input line mics. Dedicated knobs for each track. That's good. It's got a dedicated knob. Onboard reverb effects. Chromatic tuner and metronome. It's battery operated. Batteries are included. But I have got a plug thingy that I've also ordered that's on its way, so it means that it's not going to run out of juice when I'm using it. Also, I won't be taking it anywhere. I'll be here unless I do find somewhere. I'm looking if I can find a place where it's soundproof rather. That would be cool, but at the moment I'll be doing it here. CD quality recording, which is what I'm looking for. Data transfer and stuff. So I guess if I had musical instruments, I could plug them in and record those separate as well. But I'm not. All I'm recording is me, just my voice. So it should be I can't believe this. It's got a 4GB micro SD card included, look. Didn't say that in the details. So I've spent 16 quid or whatever on this. Oh, on this SanDisk thing, which is another SD card, for nothing. Didn't need to buy it. Oh well. So let's open this up. Let's have a look. The one I had when I was younger was blue or black or whatever, but it was plastic. Blimey, that's the batteries. Look at the instructions. I think they're just lots of different languages, so plus who reads the instructions? Come on. Batteries. Oh. A lead for, so this, I'm not sure, that it looks like a lead that connects to it. So this I might be able to transfer this stuff onto the Chromebook to then upload to SoundCloud. So I won't necessarily, I don't know, who knows. Maybe even it could be a way of charging it. I'll have a look in a minute. So here we go. I've opened it, it's upside down. So I will keep the box. What I do now is I keep boxes and I keep the stuff in the box when I'm not using it to keep it safe, because I'm now an adult. What can I say? I'm just such a... In the past I used to chuck any kind of packaging away, but you know, it's like my dad always used to say, you know, you've got to keep the packaging. What if it don't work? What if you need to move? Which is a good point, because I have moved about 45 times since I left school. Not anymore though, I'm staying here forever and ever. Here it is, look. Sorry, if you're still watching this, then thanks, because this is probably boring, but it's only little. Look at all that. Thing is, it's not very big. I mean, you can see compared to my head, you know, I don't know, but it's quite heavy. Not heavy as in, ooh, you know, phoning someone to come and help you. Not that kind of, oh no, my arms. But there's a weight to it. You can feel that it's fragile. That makes sense. So it needs to be looked after. Plus, it cost me £200. So I know it's not a lot of money for some people, but I saved up. I've been trying to put money aside in order to get a laptop or get something, but I've been frustrated because I've not been able to make any new videos really, or any new hypnosis sessions, because I did make one last week, I think, but the problem is the Vimeo account I've got, I still haven't uploaded the old videos. I'm still doing that, and I've still got probably another 2 or 3 weeks before they're all uploaded. In the meantime, I just feel a bit, you know, frustrated, because I want to just make some new stuff, and you know, for people that want to listen, you know, and ultimately, really, it's about the voice and the words rather than seeing my amazing beard on a video, you know. I know this can make it more personal because you can kind of get to know me a bit and stuff, but that's what the Jason chats are for, I guess. But this hopefully will be able to help me to produce better quality audios, and I'd like in the future, maybe one day, please, to earn a living out of what I do, which would mean still having all the free stuff, but then also making some courses or some sessions that or making some CDs or something that people can listen to and pay for in the future, but still have the free service. I'm never going to stop the free service, but that stuff would then finance the free service, but not anytime soon. I'm not looking to do that anytime soon. It's going to be a year or two possibly before that gets done. But in the meantime, there's nothing to stop me making new sessions and storing them and not releasing them, and editing them and making them sound good, putting them on and making CDs ready for the future, for when I can, I'm able to sell them, and also make them as MP3s so they can be downloaded for £10 or whatever. So this little recording studio thing is an investment, as is the camera, as is the microphones, the iPhone. Everything that I've got kind of goes towards what I'm doing here. Plus my expenses have gone up quite a bit. With the website now costs quite more money than it ever did before. Paying for SoundCloud every month, and also Vimeo, that cost me £200 for the year, over £200 including VAT. So this is the new thing, this is the new step forward. I'm going to play with it, see what comes up, see what kind of quality I can get sound wise, and all being well, I'm going to upload a new MP3 to SoundCloud, hopefully by the end of the weekend, once I've had a little play with it and figured it out. Might even sing a song or two, but that won't be uploaded to SoundCloud. That will be, I don't know where that would be actually. I'm not sure, but I quite like the idea of, I don't know, the creativity, the release, the emotional exploration of writing songs, because I used to love writing songs when I was a kid, and poems and stuff like that, but I was very much into writing songs when I was right away from the age of about 8 or 9 onwards. I was writing songs, not very good songs, but I used to enjoy doing it. So I might do that again. I never had music apart from that period in 96, 97, 98, when I was doing recording, or 99. It went on for a couple of years, few years. Oh, look who's here. Whoa. I'll pick up the box. Oh, things, I just saw the box moving. I don't know oh, what's that? What's that? Who's that in my box? It's something, look. Hello. Hello, mate. Mwah. I think he smelt the box and he has to explore. He absolutely... Wow, what's that on the back of your neck? You know what's weird, right? He's got this occurring thing where, and it's the only place he has it, right on the back of his neck, where he gets this lump, like a dry lump. And the only thing I do is I have to put in E45 or whatever onto it, some moisturiser into it, and it generally goes away. But it's just one place, it's the one place, and he doesn't like me touching it. So I think it might be a bit sore. Is it a bit sore? So I'm not sure. He can't reach it to scratch it, I don't think. He could probably scratch himself against things. So I'm going to have to put some of that cream on there for you. Wasn't there earlier. I give him a massage every day. So I massage his neck and his little feet and his tummy, and just give him like good old rub down every day, don't I? So I give him so I actually learnt massage like at college. Don't get to do it on humans, so I do it on him. So I give him a little massage his little feet and his little hands. don't I? Massage your face, back of your neck and your ears. Because Daddy loves you, doesn't he? Yeah, he does, loves you more than the whole world. Yes, it does. You're my little baby. Are you my little baby? I know I am boring. But that's a good thing. My boring voice one day may make us some money. And we can go on holiday together. Yes, we can. I can buy you some more toys. More toys. I'll get you a nanny. I'll get you a nanny so your nanny can look after you and change your nappy. Yes. And then when you're old enough and you've got to go to school, yeah, I'll give you a bicycle so you can ride to school. Yes, yes. And then when you're even older, we're going to need money for you to buy a car and have driving lessons, aren't we? Yeah? And I guess eventually you're going to want to buy your own house. Hey? So I have to help you to get your own house, don't I? That's my job, isn't it? My daddy's job to help you. Yeah? I'll always be your daddy no matter how old you get. Always your daddy. Even when you're 100 years old, I'll still be your daddy. Admittedly, I'll be smelly and dead and, you know, you probably would have eaten me by then, but I'll still be your daddy. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Look at you, what are you doing? Oh, sorry. So I forgot I was being on camera. So yeah, he's a good boy. Oh, guys, say hello to people. Say hello. Say hello. 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 So you're sniffing. What are you sniffing? What are you sniffing? Hello. Beep. Beep. Hey, look at him. He's a big boy now, isn't he? Look how big he is. Look how big you are. He's a big boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. Oh. Oh. You want to go? All right. Go on then. He wants to play with a box. You can hear him. In fact, he's actually in the box now as we speak. What are you doing? What's this? Oh, it's gone. Oh dear. So, see how dark it is? It's only, I don't know what time it is, but it's quite early still. Can't be more than about 3 o'clock. And it's pretty much getting dark outside. So that's all. So I've got this new thingy here. I'm going to be recording some stuff. The thing is, I figured that I might as well get myself, if I can, as much recording stuff as I can here at home, so I can record some decent quality sessions. Because if I was to pay to go to a recording studio, the minimum amount of money I would pay, like locally that I've seen, is £90 for 3 hours. So it's £30 an hour. Minimum is 3 hours that I can book. So that's £90 per session. In that time, it puts a lot of pressure on me to have to produce. So I generally wouldn't make more than one session at a time. It takes a lot out of me to sit for an hour or 40-50 minutes. I don't necessarily want to just go and do another one straight away. And also I think because of the cost, there's that pressure to prepare beforehand and to, you know, for me, if I'm going to pay that amount of money, it needs to be the best session I've ever done, you know, because of the amount of cost. And I can't guarantee that because I don't know what mood I'm going to be in on the day, and I have to book it beforehand. I can't just turn up, so I have to book it, and if I'm not in the best frame of mind or whatever, then I won't want to record anything. I only record when I'm feeling okay. If I'm in an unnecessary mood, I don't know what the right word is. If I'm in the wrong mood, then making a session, being nice and being caring and being supportive isn't always what I'm able to do in those moments. So it's better that I try and do things at home if I can, which is why I've got this. So yeah, as far as the laptop goes, I don't know, maybe I could put together, if anyone wants to buy me a Christmas present, if you want to, I suppose you could buy me a laptop, but I don't expect anyone to spend that much money. So if you wanted to help me out, then that'd be cool. I don't know how to do it really, I'm not sure, I can't remember how I did it before for the camera. I have to look back into it, but I'll look into it. So if anyone wants to put like £10 or £20 towards the thingy, the laptop, and then I put whatever's necessary as well. So I'm hoping I can get a special deal in January sales where I can maybe get for £400 a laptop that may have cost £600 before Christmas, which means a minimum of 8 gigabytes. I'd like to have 16 gigabytes RAM, but 8 gigabytes is possibly the only one I could afford. And I'll speak to my brother to make sure that I get the best one for what I need. But I need it for the editing mainly. Uploading, I can do that with a Chromebook, but editing, I need a decent computer. I hope that makes sense. And before, if anyone says, oh, buy a reconditioned one, no. Buy a second-hand one, no. The reasons behind why I won't buy a second-hand one from eBay, which I could, but anyone could, you know. First of all, I don't know what the hell's on that computer. It's second-hand. You know, even if you wipe a hard drive 1,000,000 times, use all the best software that you can get, anything that's dodgy that's on there can be retrieved by the police, and because they have technology that the person at home doesn't have. So if I buy a laptop or a computer that someone else has used for dodgy purposes, then for no other reason is I don't want that stuff on my computer. I really don't. Regardless of the fact that it's illegal, I just don't want stuff like that. But I definitely don't want that on my shoulders. I want a clean laptop, a clean hard drive that's completely unused. So I would not get a second-hand one. Plus eBay is not the most reliable place to get stuff. I've got a friend who bought 3 iPhones on eBay, and each one didn't send her an iPhone. She got her money back eventually, but she tried, I think her 4th attempt, she actually got an iPhone sent to her, and she spent probably about £2,000 all in all. She did get the money back from the money that she'd spent on the previous ones, but she was spending £600 or whatever each time. It's like, why did you keep doing it? And she literally three times in a row, they messed her about and tried to rip her off. Yet she still kept going back to another person until she found someone that was legit. I'm not prepared to do that. If I buy something, I don't want to have to send it back. I can't be bothered with that. It's just hassle. Amazon, again, they do sell second-hand stuff. They sell reconditioned stuff, which is certified and all that stuff, but at the same time, someone else has used it. Don't want something that someone else has used. Reconditioned stuff. My last laptop was reconditioned, and it did its job well, the first one broke within a week. I had to send it back and get a new one, or get a replacement sent. But Amazon were pretty quick and good with that. I was surprised how good they were. And I got it back within a couple of days. In fact, I'm sure they gave me a replacement as they took the other one back, which is pretty cool. But it's, you know, it's not worth it. If you're gonna use, it's like if you're gonna use a car, if you're gonna be doing a lot of traveling, you might as well get a decent car that you know is gonna not break down, and it's gonna be there for you and get you to where you're gonna go. So if you're gonna be a taxi driver, then you're not gonna buy any old car. You're gonna buy something that you know is gonna get you to where you need to go and is gonna be reliable. Of course, I'm not a taxi driver. I'm not looking to get a car, but I do need to get something that's reliable so that I can produce these sessions to help more people. That's the bottom line, really. God, I don't have to go on, don't I? Whew. That's it. Ain't nothing else to say. So, that's it. Enjoy your weekend and all that stuff. I'm going to post this on Facebook only. Won't be anywhere else. Not putting it on YouTube, just going to put it on Facebook. So I think that's the only place I'm going to put my Jason chats from now on. So it's just, you know, if you want to share it, share it. If you don't. If you like it, then like it. If you don't. It don't matter. Just, I wish everyone well and take care of yourselves. And I'm going to go now. I'm going to drink the rest of my cold coffee that was warm. I don't mind cold coffee, actually. It's weird, isn't it? Cold coffee doesn't bother me. Everything else in the world does, but cold coffee, absolutely fine. So, gonna go. You take care of yourselves. Oh yeah, I've got a psychiatric event. That sounds weird, doesn't it? I've got a meeting with my psychiatrist next week. And with my social worker. So I saw my social worker last week. Or no, the week before. And she made an appointment. She said to me that I asked her, so how do you feel I'm doing? She said, you're taking one step forward and one step back. That seems to be what you're doing. She visits me every month. And she says that 1 month everything's going good and you're like all enthusiastic about what you're going to do, and you're going to do this, you're going to start a business, and you're going to get back to work. That's how she talks. And then the next thing, just no energy, don't want to do anything. She didn't actually say all this to me, but I kind of got the gist of what she was saying. And so I'm having a review by the psychiatrist this week coming. And I actually had this conversation where I said, look, I saw the psychiatrist, I waited a year last time to see him. And when I turned up, he said to me, well, what do you want to do then? I said, well, I don't know. Shall we wrestle? Wrestle on the floor? Cover ourselves in mud? No, it's like, what do you mean, what do you want to do? Want to watch a movie? Do you make out? What? I didn't understand the question. I said to her, what do you mean, what do I want to do? He said, well, what do you want to do? I said, well, you're the professional. I've come to get advice from you. You can tell me perhaps what you feel I need to do. That's the whole point of going to a professional. You don't go to a doctor, and he is a doctor, but a medical doctor. You don't go to a medical doctor and just sort of expect to say to them, yeah, well, I think I should have an operation, you should do this, and medical procedure, that's what you need to do. You don't do that with a doctor. You need them to tell that to you. You need them to be the professional and the expert. I'm not a medical expert. I'm not a psychological expert. I know a few bits, but, I'm not an expert. So I said that to my social worker, and she said, yeah, but because it's all person-centered now. She didn't say it like that, but it's all person-centered. That's why. And we don't like to take control and tell people what to do. We like to be caring and get the lead from you. Again, she didn't talk. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but she said it's person-centered. I said, well, I understand person-centered. I did person-centered counselling for 3 years, studied and also did it for a while. So I do understand the concept of person-centered, but to be led by me, not always a good idea to be led by someone that is having some kind of, that's got a mental illness, or to be led by someone that's constantly changing their mind and not really being able to make up any kind of proper decisions, and it's not necessarily the best person to take the lead from. Because if I turn up there next week, I'm in a really good mood, wake up really good, happy, chappy, chippy mood, everything's fine, everything's wonderful, and they plan everything based on that mood, that ever-changing mood. It's not a foundation. That is not a foundation to it's not a springboard, it's not a starting block. You can't build upon a mood when someone's got a mood disorder. You cannot build upon that. Work with it maybe, but not build upon it, because I might go in and be all hate the world and everything's crap. Again, don't build on that either. I'm not saying what they should do, because I don't know what the solution is, but otherwise I guess I'd do it, or at least avoid it, but I'd know I was avoiding it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you very much for watching and listening. You have a lovely, lovely day. And don't forget, X Factor's on tonight. And happy Valentine's Day if you're celebrating that. And maybe you took a bit too much Viagra and you're still going from February. Also, what is it? Thanksgiving. Don't celebrate that in this country, but congratulations if you do where you are. We don't have anything to be thanks about in England. We don't. We're very unthankful. We do, however, celebrate Christmas. So we have turkey at Christmas. I think you have turkey. Do you have turkey at Thanksgiving? Something like that. And also, we've got Christmas and potentially New Year's Day, although I don't really see anyone. But Thanksgiving, that's too many times for a family to get together. In my country, we don't like to get together too often. So Thanksgiving would just be one. It could push people over the edge to have to sit at a table with family, and also have to pretend to wish them well as well. That would be how controversial. But at least with Christmas you get gifts, hopefully. I was thinking this Christmas I want to give everybody socks. See how they like it. Anyway, take care, and I'll perhaps make another one of these next week. Bye bye. And now I'm going to do my professional stopping the button. I could go like that. That's it. Take care, everyone. Don't forget, JasonNewland.com is my website where nearly every session that I've ever done is on. See you, baby.